Number 10. Shadow Possession Jutsu, Shikamaru Nara. The Shadow Possession Jutsu is a signature technique of the Nara clan, primarily used by Shikamaru Nara. This jutsu allows the user to extend and manipulate their shadow to connect with and control their opponent's movements. In-universe, this jutsu isn't focused on raw destructive power. Instead, it offers high-level battlefield control, strategy, and versatility. Once the enemy's shadow is captured, they're frozen, forced to mirror the user's every move. Its importance lies in its tactical flexibility. Shikamaru used it to outwit opponents far stronger than him, proving that intellect paired with a specialized technique can turn the tide of battle. It earns the number 10 spot because of its precision and game-changing potential in the right hands. Number 9. Water Dragon Jutsu, Zabuza Momochi. Zabuza's Water Dragon Jutsu is a high-level water release technique that summons a massive dragon-shaped torrent of water to strike opponents with overwhelming force. This jutsu is a symbol of elite water-style mastery. It requires high chakra control and access to large water sources, but when unleashed, it's a destructive force capable of leveling terrain and overpowering multiple enemies. Its early impact during Naruto's first major arc makes it a standout jutsu from Part 1. It's ranked at number 9 for its raw elemental power and its representation of elite-level jutsu outside of the Leaf Village. Number 8. Primary Lotus, Rock Lee. Primary Lotus is one of the most intense taijutsu techniques in the series, used by Rock Lee. It involves opening the first gate to unleash incredible speed, followed by a high-speed aerial grapple that drives the enemy into the ground with crushing force. In-universe, this technique comes at a physical cost to the user. It temporarily boosts power at the expense of damaging one's own muscles, making it both risky and spectacular. Lee's use of the technique against Gaara during the Chunin exams demonstrated how far physical training and dedication could go. It earns number 8 for its visual impact, physical risk, and the sheer explosiveness it brought to Part 1 battles. Number 7. Demonic Illusion, Mirror Heaven and Earth Change, Itachi Uchiha. This genjutsu is a master-level countermeasure used by Itachi Uchiha. It reflects an opponent's genjutsu back at them, reversing its effect without needing to break it in the traditional way. In-universe, this technique displays Itachi's flawless Sharingan control. While many jutsu focus on raw damage, this one is psychological and reactive. It protects Itachi while weaponizing his opponent's own chakra against them. It ranks number 7 due to its defensive brilliance, rarity, and the fear factor Itachi commands when he uses genjutsu-based techniques. Number 6. Chidori, Sasuke Uchiha, Kakashi Hatake. The Chidori is a lightning-based assassination technique developed by Kakashi and passed down to Sasuke. It concentrates lightning chakra into the user's hand, creating a high-speed thrust that pierces most defenses. It's one of the first advanced jutsu introduced with real lethality. The sound of birds chirping adds to its identity and menace. Sasuke's use of it during the rooftop clash with Naruto proved its destructive power. Chidori sits at number 6 because of its intensity, narrative importance, and the way it established Sasuke's divergence from Naruto. Sorry to interrupt, but if you're enjoying the list so far, why not smash that like button and consider subscribing? It really helps the channel grow. Alright, let's get back to the rankings. Number 5. Multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu, Naruto Uzumaki, Naruto's go-to jutsu. The multi-shadow clone jutsu is a forbidden technique that creates hundreds of physical clones, unlike regular illusions. This jutsu is dangerous because it splits the user's chakra between each clone, making it deadly for average ninja. However, Naruto's massive chakra reserves allow him to use it constantly and effectively, in combat, for misdirection, or even training. Ranked at number 5, it's the foundation of Naruto's entire fighting style in Part 1, and reflects how creativity can elevate even basic techniques into something overwhelming. Number 4. Sand Coffin and Sand Burial, Gaara. Gaara's sand coffin and sand burial techniques are among the most brutal in Naruto Part 1. He uses his chakra-infused sand to immobilize, then crush his enemies without even touching them. This jutsu is automatic and nearly unavoidable. The sand acts as a perfect defense and offense simultaneously, and it can kill without warning. His emotionless execution of the move makes it terrifying. These techniques take number 4 due to their sheer lethality, defense-offense balance, and their role in making Gaara one of the most feared ninja. Number 3. 8 trigrams, 64 palms, Neji Hyuga. This is the Hyuga clan's ultimate taijutsu technique, used by Neji to seal off an opponent's chakra network through precise strikes to the body's chakra points. The attack is fast, relentless, and cripples the target's ability to fight. It's not flashy, but its control and internal damage make it devastating. Neji uses Byakugan to see the chakra points and execute the technique perfectly. It's ranked number 3 for its surgical precision, high skill ceiling, and the strategic dominance it brings to the battlefield. Two. Rasengan, Jiraiya, Naruto Uzumaki. The Rasengan is a powerful spinning sphere of chakra, invented by the 4th Hokage and passed down to Naruto by Jiraiya. It doesn't rely on hand signs, only chakra manipulation, making it an advanced technique requiring extreme control. Its raw force causes rotational damage and sends targets flying. Though Naruto struggled to master it, its clean execution signals his growth and potential. Rasengan earns number 2 because of its origin, versatility, and future importance in Naruto's journey. It's a visual and symbolic step into high-level jutsu. Honorable mention number 1. Crystal Ice Mirrors, Haku. Crystal Ice Mirrors is the secret Keki Genkai technique used by Haku of the Hidden Mist. By combining wind and water nature chakras, Haku creates a dome of reflective, nearly indestructible ice mirrors. He can then move between them at incredible speeds, attacking his target from multiple angles, while being almost impossible to follow with the naked eye. In-universe, this jutsu demonstrates complete mastery of chakra control and elemental fusion. Even Kakashi noted how dangerous it was, especially since Haku was able to use it effectively as a teenager. While not as immediately destructive as other techniques, its combination of speed, defense, and visual misdirection made it one of the most threatening jutsu in early Naruto. It's an honorable mention because of its uniqueness, Keki Genkai roots, and how it dominated an entire fight during the Land of Waves arc. Honorable mention number 2, Mind Transfer Jutsu, Ino Yamanaka. Mind Transfer Jutsu is a signature technique of the Yamanaka clan, primarily used by Ino. It allows the user to project their consciousness into an enemy's body, taking full control over their actions. However, it comes with a major risk. If the jutsu fails, the user is left vulnerable and unconscious for a short time. In-universe, this jutsu isn't about brute force, but about control, infiltration, and precision. It can completely shut down a target with a single successful connection, but requires perfect timing and support from teammates to be used effectively. Its best use is in coordinated ambushes or to disrupt enemy strategy from within. It earns its honorable mention for how rare and situational it is, but also for its potential to end a fight in one move when used correctly. Number 1. 8 Gates. 5th Gate. Gate of Limit. Rock Lee. Instead of Hidden Lotus alone, we spotlight the Gate of Limit itself, the 5th gate in the 8 inner gates sequence. This is what Lee opens to reach near superhuman strength and speed during his fight with Gaara. Opening the 5th gate floods the body with raw energy, massively boosting performance, but ripping muscles and damaging the body internally. Only those with intense discipline and taijutsu mastery can use it without dying. It ranks at number 1 because unlocking even one of the 8 gates in Part 1 was a moment that transcended jutsu. It gave Rock Lee, a shinobi with no ninjutsu or genjutsu, the power to terrify a Jinchuriki-level opponent. It perfectly symbolizes sacrifice, willpower, and the cost of true strength. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. And as always, these rankings are just my opinion, so let me know yours in the comments. What did I miss? What should I rank next? And until next time, peace.